Alrighty guys, what is up? Today we are back again for another reaction video, and today we are doing one that is a little bit, it's like a 10-year or so jump from the last one that we did. The last one that we did, I believe, was 7 Seas of Rye, and this one that we're doing is These Are the Days of Our Lives. This was the last video that Freddie appeared in while he was alive. This video is in black and white, and the reasoning behind that I know of is that he was getting so thin, so weary, that they were trying to mask it a little bit, and by doing that they slathered a butt ton of makeup on him and put it in black and white, but you can still see how skinny he is, his facial expressions, you can see everything in this video, which to a degree is what makes it so special, because it's his last one and because you can see this in his face and in his expressions.
If it wasn't the last, it was close to the last. But,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But he was really, he was really sick at this point.
He was really getting there.
Yeah, so let's do this.
All right, let's get started. Let's go. Freddie and his cats.
Sometimes I get to feeling I was back in the old days, long ago, when we were kids, when we were young, things seemed so perfect, you know. The days were endless, we were crazy, we were young. The sun was always shining, we just lived for fun. Sometimes it seems like lately, I just don't know, the rest of my life's been just a show. Those were the days of our lives. Bad things in life were so few.
Brian's gotta have a little bit of fun.
Those were the days of our lives.
Let it be. There we go.
Alrighty. Man. Man, oh man.
Wow.
Man. That was cool.
Wow.
That was cool.
It really was. The, when I first heard that song, I'm thinking, oh man, as far as Freddie is concerned, looking back,
yeah, it's
like with the Seven Seas of Rye
video,
and here we are now, and but what I was surprised by, and this totally took me off guard, and this is how you have good lyrics when you can interpret it so many different ways, right? Because I think most everybody interprets it that way. Yeah. That it's a Freddie song.
I mean, it could be about anything. We just always associate it with Freddie because of the stage of life that he was at.
Correct. But so I was really surprised to find out that Roger actually wrote it about his kids. That
I can see that too. I can see that too.
And when I read that, well, actually, where did I hear that? I think I heard Roger say that
in an interview.
In an interview, I've been watching a lot of interviews and documentaries, guys. This is what you've done to me in the last 4 months. So
that's a good thing, though.
This is a good thing.
That's a good thing.
But the cool, but when Roger was saying that he wrote it for, here are, the kids growing up and everything, and then reflecting with his life, from where he's at, and I thought, you know what? That's exactly where I am.
I mean, it's parenthood.
That's exactly
parenthood.
That's exactly where I am.
I mean, raise your kids up, and then they grow up, move out, and you get out of your hair, and then you look back and say, "Dang, I missed that."
Or you do something like this, and you live through your kids.
Yeah.
Okay, which is what one of the points that Roger actually made, and he said. But the cool part about that song is that because of the stage that Freddie was in, everybody could associate it however they wanted to.
Right.
So, but as we were going through the video, and a couple of things that kind of struck me. One was the lighting.
Yeah, it's black and white.
No, not just that. But every time whether it was shining on Deacon or on May or on Roger or on Freddie, it had that glow thing going.
Yeah.
Okay, it has the glow thing, and it was almost to me, it was almost kind of like a heavenly thing going on.
Okay.
And, we're toward the end here. Okay, we're toward the end, and here's this glow thing going on, and so I thought that was pretty cool. The other thing was what he was wearing, the cat vest. Okay. Which obviously the cats were very significant.
He loved his cats. He had like 7 cats.
He said those were his kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had like 7 cats.
And that whenever he was on the road and he would call home, whoever answered the phone,
he would want to talk to his cats.
Talk to the cats. Okay. So obviously how important
they were to him.
They were to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Also saw he was wearing his
Adidas.
He was wearing his Adidas.
Yeah.
No matter what outfit, he was wearing his Adidas.
Right there.
Yeah. So that was so that was pretty cool. The other thing though, when he said, during the song, I love you, and then at the very end he says, I still love you.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering if that was to anybody in particular or everybody in general.
Well, remember Roger wrote that.
But Freddie's the one who sang it.
Yeah.
I don't know that Roger... Now, if Roger actually wrote that on there and he was saying, I love you to his kids...
Yeah.
Okay,
well, I mean, there's I still love
sense.
you, and then he whispers, I still love you. So that was probably Freddie's. The first one was probably Roger's.
But the way that Freddie did it, it didn't sound like he was saying, I love you to Roger's kids.
I'm just saying.
Obviously subject to interpretation.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you have the reason why the song was written.
Right.
Okay, we know that. Okay, and we know who wrote it and why he wrote it and all that kind of stuff. Okay. But with Freddie and the emotion that he was singing, with that kind of subtle, gentle emotion that he was singing it, okay, how he was singing it, and when he says, you know, when he says I love you, you know, it's almost like, you know, was that like a farewell to the fans?
Probably.
You know, or was that to the cats? Or was it to Mary?
It could be to everybody.
Or was it to Jim?
It could be to everybody.
You know, or was it everybody? And
that's why I'm thinking how Roger wrote it. He probably just had "I still love you," and that's what was the full voice, and then "I still love you." That was Freddie's "I still love you" to everybody. I think I said all I really needed to say.
Well, yeah. We're good. So I liked it.
It was a really good video for his last one.
One more thing. I also like the fact that, in fact, these last several videos that we've done, the majority of them, I think the last 3 or 4, you know, have been on the real mellow side of things.
Or the slower side, right.
And it's nice to see, you know, when you look at Freddie, it's nice to see that he had that
softer side.
He had the persona of Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
But then
he had the softer
side. He actually had the
yeah.
softer side that Brian says it over and over and over again. There was a documentary that I just watched the other night, and he was saying, you know, the thing about Freddie is the press only saw of him. Only saw one thing aside of him, and you know, we saw all these this kinder, gentler, softer, shy person. Yeah. Okay. And that's, you know, just such a stark contrast. You know, so it's nice to see. It's nice to see these. So anyway, thanks for putting up with me.
That's fine. That's fine. We got time. It's fine.
Okay. It's up to you.
All right. Now, before I get to the part where I thank the Patreon members, I am again going to drop my Teespring link. That is for our t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops. We got a breast cancer awareness t-shirt. We've got a number of different t-shirts on there and a number of different hoodie styles on there. So go ahead and check out that link below. That is teespring.com, and then you should just be able to put in the bass players merch and it should come up. But if it doesn't, there's a link in the description below. Thanks to the following patrons who've pledged to make this video possible. Paula Johnson, Patricia Miller, and Teresa Anderson. Without y'all's constant support and love for this channel and your contributions to this channel every month, we wouldn't be able to be where we are without you. And we thank you for that. We sincerely thank you for that.
Absolutely.
If you would like to become a Patreon member and receive a shout out in one of these videos, be sure to click the link below. That is www.patreon.com/tbplayer. Click that. You can find the tiers, and depending on what tier you select, the perks that you get out of that tier as well. Alright, if you like this video, don't forget to smack that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.